Hey, good kind people. What is going on? Covering the latest in wrestling entertainment and beyond since 2011. 411mania.com reporter and columnist Lee Sanders with you guys for this Wednesday night of October 26, 2022. I am still a bit under the weather, so we're going to see how this works. I did tell you guys we were going to try to see if I was feeling up to it. We try for a Tuesday show. That obviously didn't happen, but I did in that same message to you all on social media give you guys a heads up that we'll try to see if Tuesday doesn't work, how we can maybe pull it off for a live AEW Dynamite watch along. So that is exactly what is going on as far as tonight goes. If we're going to do a post show, do our normal show that we do, that's kind of up in the air. Let's see how it goes with tonight's live watch along. Yeah, so ever since I did the Bret Hart meet and greet from last weekend, it was last Friday night, about before the weekend was out, I started coming down with some symptoms. Now, luckily, knocking on wood, I ended up testing myself for COVID Monday, and that came up negative. So knocking on wood for that. But yeah, I definitely had caught some type of a cold, some type of chest. You kind of hear it in my voice if you really listen, because I do sound a little hoarse, sound a little congested, a little nasally and all that. So all that upper respiratory stuff that was going on was really, really bad. It kicked my ass big time on Tuesday. So bad. I remember waking up around 7 in the morning, and I actually called both of my jobs and told them, hey, I'm not going to be able to come in. So sorry. As we are watching right now, Claudio Castagnoli and Wheeler Yuta enter the ring. They're getting ready to embark on this tag match here against Daniel Garcia and Chris Jericho. So we're joining that right now in progress. Let's go ahead. Let's jump right into this. Doing a little bit of showboating I see going on here. Jericho is throwing up the middle fingers. Loving that. Well,
here we go. There's no creme brulee happening between these four men, I'll tell you that.
There's a lot of class right there. Jeez.
Yeah.
You know what? It's all right. That's the world. That's the Jericho vibe, man. It's just going right at everybody, and he's setting that tone.
Well, Chris Jericho, he landed that low blow on Claudio Castagnoli to capture that Ring of Honor World Championship, and since then has
all right.
On the Ring of Honor name. And Claudio, you can tell, has not.
Claudio coming in there with some swings. With some nice swings of the fist there. Daniel Garcia getting the tag going in there.
Sure thing. Yeah, the tag out to Daniel Garcia. Claudio Castagnoli, though. The Tilt World backbreaker followed up by the uppercut, taking the Ring of Honor Pure Champion Daniel Garcia off his feet.
And Regal, as you know, when you're dealing with a competitor like Claudio that's so big and powerful, it's tough to combat that.
Absolutely, yes. Every one of those.
I gotta tell you, this has been a lifesaver. Let me just hold this up to the webcam real quick. This 1,000 milligram vitamin C, this has been helping me big time. I've been drinking a couple of big cups of this since I've been sick, combining that with some Mucinex, Dayquil, NyQuil. It's been helping.
Plus, we will hear from Maxwell Jacob Friedman, MJF, who will challenge for the AEW World Championship at Full Gear. Plus, Bryan Danielson, the American Dragon, takes on Sammy Guevara for the first time ever, one-on-one. plus Riho and Jamie Hayter will collide. And our main
Got us a nice card stacked for tonight.
match. Jon Moxley said he wanted to defend the title against someone with zero fear, and Penta Oscuro has answered the challenge.
That was smart right there, Garcia, with that headbutt to slow down that offense by Yuta.
Aggressive offense, Taz, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, Yuta was on fire, but, you know, trying to get some redemption going right after Garcia, you know, and the Jericho Appreciation Society, meaning Garcia and Chris.
Yeah,
Look at this now.
How about what Yuta said to Bryan Danielson a week ago? He was really upset about Danielson taking
Cover here. Shoot.
taking a shine to Daniel Garcia.
Well, I mean, Yuta said that everybody, including Claudio Castagnoli, recognized that if this was just a ploy by the Jericho Appreciation Society, that they were preying on Bryan Danielson, that Garcia was going to... He was always aligned with Chris Jericho. And
I'll tell you what, I picked a good night to return here. I was a little bummed out I wasn't with you guys last week.
Angelo Parker as well, pulling Garcia out of harm's way. And Matt Menard, Daddy Magic, taking Jericho out of the picture.
Well, the Jericho Appreciation Society working as a cohesive unit, Mr. Regal.
All right, we got Wheeler Yuta and Claudio heading outside the ring now. As Claudio's getting his hands on Jericho, ramming his head into the ring apron. Ran him now into the ring post. Wheeler Yuta's fighting Garcia on the other hand.
Jericho face first to that ring post.
Well, you can see that Yuta
Garcia tossing.
come into this thing very prepared
Correction,
right now.
Yuta tossing Garcia back into the ring.
And the Ring of Honor's final battle pay-per-view event comes to the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex on Saturday, December 10th, College Park Center at the University of Texas, Arlington. Tickets available.
Ah, wow. So we got another ROH pay-per-view. All right.
UTAtickets.com. And then AEW's New Year's Smash comes to the Broomfield, Colorado First Bank Center on Wednesday, December 28th. And we return to cover here by Claudio Castagnoli. AEW returns to the Fabulous Forum in Los Angeles, California on Wednesday, January 11th. Tickets available this Friday, October 28th, AEWTIX.com.
You know, it's really, I'm sorry, go ahead, Tom.
No, it was a good job, Excalibur. Timely and important announcement.
Yeah, well, here's the thing. It's this matchup right, this tag team matchup is very intriguing to me. You got two great champions in Garcia.
Oh, here we go.
Jericho against
Claudio tried to dial up his trademark swing, but Garcia kicks the living hell out of him. Buy himself some time. Tag in Jericho. Nice strong ass chops. Claudio coming right back with his uppercut swings. Jericho into the ropes. Jericho reverses. Hager with a trip of the ankle of Claudio. Nice advantage. Nice advantage. Took really good advantage of that as we got ourselves a little bit of a commercial break. So, yeah, so we'll see how the live watch along goes, and we'll pretty much go from there. All right. Hope you guys been doing pretty good so far, though. All right. Yeah, if you had missed it, though, I actually had participated in a Bret Hart meet and greet. I had been telling you guys about it off and on for several weeks now, you know, really trying to give the story the attention and, you know, just spreading a good word and everything, because I felt it was a really cool and rare opportunity, especially over here on the East Coast. And that is, if you're a Bret Hart fan, taking part in a meet and greet and everything. So I had did that last Friday, and that was a great experience. I did put out an episode of Wrestling with the Topics along with Tams, and we had talked about the entire experience. So that's now available on demand and on the downloads for you guys to check out. I also did a great write-up piece that's been receiving a lot of praise over on the 411 Mania site if you guys are interested. So you could go check that out. I included some pictures. There's a lot of pictures that didn't make it in the final editorial piece. I pretty much, what I did, I just gave all the pictures to my boy Jeremy, who usually does a really good job tagging and all that stuff before the articles go live and everything. And I say, here you go, have at it, do what you want. And so he chose, and you know, here's the thing, you know, as much as we would like to just share every single picture that's put out there, if you kind of notice, there's a reason why certain wrestling sites or just sites in general why you keep seeing the same stockpile pictures that's being used. That's because if one were to just load up every single new picture that's put out there of, say, a George Clooney or whatever, that eats up the storage space of the site on the back end, right? And when you get to that point where you have so many stockpile images, there's only but so much you can do to try and clean it up, try to reserve a little bit of disk space, things of that nature. Eventually, you're going to come across an issue by having so many photos, you know, in the back end and all that. Then you got to worry about image caching and all of that. So, yeah, just it's not good when it's all said and done. See if they're still on commercial break here. Yeah, yep, they just came back. All right, let's resume in progress here.
Action kicking us off here live on AEW Dynamite. It's the Blackpool Combat Club and Jericho Appreciation Society inside the ring. Daniel Castagnoli carrying the weight of Daniel Garcia, Taz.
Yeah, the pure champion, the pure Ring of Honor champion right now is in trouble. Look at the power exemplified here by the former Ring of Honor World Champion, Claudio.
Claudio desperately needs that tag to Wheeler Yuta. Will he pull it off is the question, though.
Changed his grip, and Claudio Castagnoli changes his.
What a powerful man.
Unbelievable strength this man has.
Absolutely.
So hard to do that to a human body while in midair. To change your grip and your hand positioning to drive him to his back.
After what they've gone through already in this match and the sweat on both men, that's just amazing.
Yeah.
And Jericho taking Wheeler Yuta off the apron as the crowd urging on Claudio Castagnoli. Claudio blocks the codebreaker attempt. Jericho rolls through.
Jericho looking for the walls.
Those long legs of Claudio.
All right, Claudio countering that.
The long, powerful legs of Claudio Castagnoli countered, and Jericho.
Nice.
Wow, what a shot right there.
Nice lift up, uppercut.
Yeah, he's
Lordship
gotta try,
getting excited here, man.
got to try and get over there.
When
Good
you-
opportunity.
Anybody with as much experience as Chris Jericho, you can't leave him for a second. You have to take your opportunities and try and pin the man.
And you hear the crowd chanting Wheeler Yuta's name. They want to see Claudio make the tag, and he does.
Here we go.
All right, Wheeler's got the tag. Let's see what he can do.
On the scene here.
Nice body splash from the top rope.
Wheeler Yuta covers.
Near fall.
Oh, look at that.
Wow, Taylor Yuta.
Go on, Wheeler. There we go.
Garcia tried to get in there, but Wheeler had something for him. Nice.
Like this.
Wheeler Yuta hoists up.
Look at this.
Jericho.
Great job by Yuta. He's got the cover here.
Yuta with the chance. Deep cover.
Ah,
Great effort right there.
so close.
By Yuta to try and get the win on Jericho, the Ocho.
One-man wrecking machine there. I mean, just
He's inspired. He's trying to prove a point.
Oh, but you saw Chris Jericho, the chop across the windpipe. But Claudio brings Yuta up, and Jericho got spiked. Castagnoli covers both legs, hook deep, and no!
Great teamwork by Yuta and Claudio. It didn't work, but it was very impressive.
what a great match to start this great night that will
Absolutely.
culminate in a world
Whoa.
title match.
Oh, wow, on his feet.
Claudio ducks the lariat.
Oh, code breaker. Nice. Nice.
Yeah, one step
Very
ahead
nice.
of Claudio was Chris Jericho. Can Jericho get a cover?
Now Jericho makes the crawl, hooks the leg, and Yuta there to break it up.
Good lad.
Great save right there by Yuta.
But Daniel Garcia likewise in the ring for Chris Jericho. Well, not for long as Yuta sends Garcia to the outside. And Yuta
Ooh.
on Garcia, Menard, and
Wheeler flew over that top rope.
In one dive. Oh,
Floyd now.
look at this. Systematic cheating.
Oh, wait a second, Jericho just got powerbombed. He dropped the bat. And Claudio Castagnoli, he's thinking about it.
Oh, boy, you know what's
You going for the swing? You go for the swing?
Swing it up.
Jericho's gone on this ride before.
Yeah. Oh, Garcia tried to attack him, but he's going. Are you serious?
Unbelievable.
A swing while Garcia is on top of the shoulders of Claudio. Just elbow him already.
And look at the fans standing on that.
Man is a beast.
Lord have mercy.
Human strength by Claudio Castagnoli. Hager eats a boot to the face.
And I don't think he's done with Hager.
And now Claudio, the senton wipes out Hager. Down goes. Yes! Stops. Parker gets an uppercut.
That's why I call him the ultimate competitor.
Well, that's a great moniker for him, Regal. He's not done. Claudio's not done here.
All right, what's he going to do here?
Claudio Castagnoli, the uppercut dives in.
Uh-oh.
Neutralizer by Castagnoli.
That's got to be it. That's got to be it.
And the
Ooh. Nice. Nice. I'm assuming we're building up Claudio versus Jericho at the ROH pay-per-view.
And then he beat Jericho. Very impressive.
Unbelievable. What an incredible match.
Great match, yeah. Great tag team opener. Damn sure. Damn sure. That was good.
Game plan knowing that they were going to be outnumbered, yet somehow they still overcame that disadvantage to pick up the win to kick us off here tonight on Dynamite.
You're right about that, Excalibur. Great game plan by Regal's men right there. Because you're right, they knew they were outnumbered. Excellent job.
And I'm really happy because Chris Jericho got beat.
Right now, our colleague Renee Paquette is standing by in the Mongo position with Bryan Danielson.
Hey guys, I am joined here by the American Dragon, Bryan Danielson. Bryan, tonight is your first match since losing your opportunity at the Ring of Honor World Championship a few weeks ago. How are you feeling ahead of your match against Sammy
Shit,
Guevara
first
tonight?
match back since what? Another concussion?
To be honest, I'm a little bit frustrated. I'm frustrated that I lost to Chris Jericho. I'm frustrated that Daniel Garcia
I could be wrong on that.
turned his back on me and hit me with the Ring of Honor Championship. I'm frustrated that Wheeler Yuta talked back to me last week in the interview that we did. You know, I know a lot of people hate Sammy Guevara. You know what? I got no problem with him, other than his smug face and his stupid vlog. But all this frustration, my frustration against Wheeler, against Chris Jericho, against Daniel Garcia, I'm gonna take it all out on Sammy Guevara tonight.
Oh, you're gonna take out all your frustrations? Well, good, Bryan. I'm glad you're finally angry. You're finally mad. Did you see what we just did? We beat Daniel Garcia. We beat Chris Jericho. Bryan, I'm not your son. I'm not a kid. I'm a grown-ass man. And if you got a problem with me...
Oh.
After all I've done for you.
Stop! Both of you! Today's a great day, okay? I just beat the Ring of Honor World Champion. Yuta did great out there. On top of that, it's Yuta's birthday, and Bryan, I know you're gonna beat the crap out of Sammy. But you know what? After your match, we're all gonna sit down together, and we're gonna discuss this like adults. All right?
Myself, Nick,
Damn.
and Matt, we set out on a path to change the world.
One day, let's grow up, let's be professional.
Oh, interesting. Interesting.
We called ourselves the Elite. We did everything in our power to give back to you incredible things. We need to push this thing forward. We need to make this thing bigger.
Interesting. Interesting. So for you guys that so they're on commercial now. So for you guys that aren't watching this, very interesting there. So they showed this what seemed like maybe a 30-45 second video package. First time since the All Out Media Scrum had went down. They showed little highlight clips of Kenny Omega and the Bucks. And in each clip, they started off with them holding their phones, and they pretty much were plugging the double or nothing little game. That game sucks, by the way. I tried it. I wasn't really, But anyway, and then it was almost kind of like they suffered the Thanos snap, if you know your MCU. Otherwise, sorry if you don't get that. They basically disappeared, right? And they just kept showing little clips like that of them in the ring, and then they disappear. They show Kenny Omega, boom, he disappears. So seems as though we're getting our first teaser, if you will, of a taste of things to come of the eventual return of Kenny Omega and the Young Bucks. it kind of gives a little bit more fuel to the fire. It actually feeds more into the narrative that's being put out there right now about the fact that at one point Tony Khan was kind of siding with CM Punk, but then eventually came around and would appear that now he's on the side of Omega and the Bucks. You still can't help but wonder what exactly is going on there with CM Punk, and contrary to how Ariel Helwani may feel about the interview he did with Tony Khan and everything, from a legal standpoint, especially if it's an ongoing investigation and somebody is talking about throwing a lawsuit out there, you can't really speak on stuff like that, right? I would imagine that there's going to be some type of a NDA clause that's going to be put in there. We'll talk a lot more about the whole CM Punk, Tony Khan situation there and how I see that ending. But it's safe to say that Kenny Omega and the Bucks are definitely going to be coming back to TV and everything. So very curious to see how this is going to be handled, how they're going to address their absence, especially if it's going to be from a standpoint of, are they going to take subtle shots at CM Punk? Are they going to take subtle shots in such a way of what we've been seeing Britt Baker do? I don't know if you guys caught it, but Britt Baker took some shots at Thunder Rosa on Swerve Strickland's podcast this week. As the in-ring action from Dynamite is back on, let's join in here.
Here on Dynamite. Can you believe what happened up there, Tony? Did you see it? Did you see what happened? The Blackpool Cheater Club. They make me sick to my stomach. I can't take it. You brought
Can you believe that a man like Claudio Castagnoli would accept a victory when there's a baseball bat in the middle of the ring for the entire world to see?
What you brought to the
What
ring?
kind of man? I brought to the ring. It was in the ring when he got that victory. Cheated. I'll tell you what. Now I'm fired up. Garcia's fired up. The JS is fired up. All bets are off. Now it's not just Ring of Honor World Champions. I'm gonna beat them all. Tag team champions, pure champions, women's champions. I don't care. I open challenge, issue an open challenge next week on Dynamite. Any former Ring of Honor champion faces the Ocho, and it's not going to be a pretty sight. Castagnoli, Castagnoli, we're going to get my revenge on you.
That's right. And tonight, I'm going to do what I always do and put on a show like everybody has never seen before, because I'm that damn good. And I'm going to beat Bryan Danielson's ass again.
Birthday present for you, Wheeler Yuta. I'll see you soon, Claudio.
A lot of tech issues there. Not at our end either. Yeah. Thank you for acknowledging that, Excalibur.
Yeah, they've ticked off. Jericho's red hot right now. I kind of don't blame him.
The following AEW Tag Team Championship #1 Contenders match is set for one fall with a 20-minute.
Oh, #1 Contenders match. Okay.
Combined weight of 559 pounds. Swerve Strickland and Limitless Kid Lee.
Well, this match, a #1 Contenders match for the AEW World Tag Team Championship, but Chris Jericho.
We still got this damn video game coming soon. That is hilarious. I thought for sure the game would be out before the demise of G4 TV. Boy, did I guess that wrong.
I know, and sometimes that backfires. But right now, as you said, AEW World Tag Team Title, #1 contendership matchup. Great opportunity for both of these teams that's going down right now.
A very high-stakes matchup between two former AEW World Tag Team Championship teams in Swerve and Our Glory, and these two men.
Oh, really? FTR. Oh, this is going to be good.
From Asheville, North Carolina, at a combined weight of 443 pounds.
Excuse me.
IWGP and Ring of Honor World Tag Team Champions, Dax Harwood, Cash Wheeler, FTR.
see the Guns in the front row?
Yeah, Colton and Austin Gunn have been mocking FTR recently, trying to get underneath their skin. Look at that, the collection of cardboard championship belts.
I love it. Good shit. Good shit.
Not as much work as FTR put into collecting their championship belt.
Yeah, and all these two men here, FTR World Travelers, and they basically can win World Tag Team titles on a night off. But this is an opportunity to get the big one if you're a team in anywhere in pro wrestling. The AEW World Tag Team titles, #1 contendership matchup right here.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Speaking of the World Tag
Where's JR when you need him?
I guess they're gonna, it seems like they got chairs in hand. Maybe we're gonna, instead of scissor me, chair me. That kind of sounds weird. But yeah, they're gonna want an up close and personal match view, I should say, viewpoint of this matchup.
For the Acclaimed, interested onlookers in who will become the #1 contenders for Max
I was talking about meet and greets earlier. When they take a commercial break, I got to give you guys an update, but there are some AEW stars that's going to be popping up at the Squared Circle Collectibles store in a couple of weeks. That's active on the AEW roster. I'll tell you that when they go into a commercial break.
Well, this has got to rent space in the head of these two teams competing for this #1 contender spot, as the Acclaim is, well, taking the attention. That's impressive.
And before we get too far underway, I want to remind fans that AEW returning to Newark, New Jersey at the Prudential Center on Friday, November 18th for Rampage Live, and then Saturday, November 19th for Full Gear. Combo tickets are available right now, and also we'll return to downtown Chicago on Thanksgiving Eve, Wednesday, November 23rd at the Wintrust Arena. And for the first time, AEW visits the Pacific Northwest at the Climate Pledge Arena in Seattle, Washington. We will kick off the new year with Dynamite on Wednesday, January 4th. Tickets available for all these events right now, AEWTIX.com.
Smart of Swerve right here, not rushing into anything at the top of this matchup, dealing with someone like Cash. Cash knows what he's doing in there. Got to be careful. Good side headlock by the big man there.
These two teams are former AEW
Excuse me, guys.
Tag Team Champions. They have been to the top of the mountain before, and one of these teams will have an opportunity to do so again.
Whoa, nice.
Nice backflip by Strickland, yeah.
I like the fact the World Tag Team Champions are out here watching both teams.
Yeah, and how about the Guns in the front row? Yeah. You know, it's like, listen.
Oh, Swerve doing a little bit of showboating dancing there. I love it. I love it.
Well, if there are
I love it.
teams that are tremendous at staying focused on the task at hand, FTR and Swerve in our glory.
I agree, Excalibur, for sure.
Pros, to borrow a phrase.
Pros. I love that.
That's my line.
Is that your line?
Yeah, I trademarked it.
Then I will not say it again.
Well, I meant PROSE.
That was a nice fireman's carry. Now here comes Dax. So I'll take care of the play-by-play, guys. That's all right.
Steps into the short leg.
All right, Dax got the tag in there.
He is something else.
Lateral press, high intensity cover there by Harwood. And Swerve trying to fight on, but no shot to the midsection, and the tag made.
Oh, Big Lee. Big Lee is in there.
Kind of giving a look to Strickland. This has not exactly been rainbows and butterflies, this relationship with Strickland and Swerve. I'm sorry, Strickland and Keith Lee, as we know.
Yeah, and you know, I get that, and sometimes teams don't get along.
That's right, you're right. Like this team here at the announce desk. But here we go. Oof.
I don't know about Excalibur, but I like you, Taz.
50-50. And now, oh, look at this. They're looking for Big Rig on Keith Lee.
You ain't getting Big Rig on Keith Lee. You can forget that.
But both FTR raining down elbows. Both members, I should say, of FTR.
They got him reeling. Look at that, up against the ropes.
And we've often talked about how heavy-handed Dax Harwood is with Cash Wheeler.
Whoa, Keith Lee with a leapfrog over both FTR members, bouncing off of the ropes, doing a nice diving crossbody to send them flying. Good shit. Good shit.
#1 contender match continues in picture.
That was nice. That was actually pretty damn nice. Good stuff right there. Okay, so since they're doing a commercial break right now, I don't really care for picture-in-picture. So heads up, coming to the Squared Circle Collectible store on November 6th from 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. You guys can meet Jerry the King Lawler. The WWE Hall of Famer, Pro Wrestling Hall of Famer, is doing photo ops for $40, autograph photos for $40. If you want to do a combo, that's going to be $60. Flats, $40. Everything else, $60. Again, that's going to be on November 6th from 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. Jerry the King Lawler. And then on November 12th, remember I was telling you guys about some AEW stars that's going to be appearing there. It's going to be the Guns, Colton and Austin Gunn. They're going to be there November 12th from 9 a.m. until 2 p.m. $30 for photo ops, $30 for autographs, $50 combo. Again, $30 for a photo op, $30 for their autograph, $50 combo. And then since I'm here, Mouth of the South, Jimmy Hart is going to pop up there on Saturday, November 19th from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. $30 for a photo op, $30 for an autograph, $50 for a combo. So FYE. Or actually, FYI. Oh, I got the music story on the brain. Sorry about that. For more information, head on over to Squared Circle 21. The actual number 21. Actual number's 21. Squared Circle 21.com for more info. Check them out, man. If you hear me always, plugging these guys, it's because I was getting really good vibes from them leading up to the Bret Hart meet and greet. And then after I had went, far exceeded my expectations. So love the good men and women behind that place. They do a really good, phenomenal job there. So you're looking for some really great meet and greets handled just right. Lines are moving in a timely manner and everything. And most importantly, overall, you have a really great experience. And you're on the East Coast. Maybe you're willing to drive a hour or two. It's definitely worth it. I would highly recommend that for you guys. All right, in-ring action is back. We got Swerve Strickland on top of, who is that there? Is that Cash? Looks like Cash. He's on there.
Austin and Colton Gunn and the World Tag Team Champions, the Acclaim, both teams looking on, very interested in the outcome of this match, Taz.
Shows you how important the World Tag Team titles are, the #1 contender spot. Hence why the Acclaim's out here, Shivani, watching so closely.
And it also shows you the impact that Billy Gunn has had on the Acclaim. You know that this is his idea to bring the kids out of here.
Oh, you're right.
And look at that tag rope stretch taut. Harwood very close to making that tag, but not close enough.
Oh, boy.
Oh!
Wow. Zealous was Keith Lee, and now Strickland just tagged himself in here.
It's a good tag, though, I can tell you that.
Smart.
Yeah, because his partner's down on one knee, as you can see.
Cash Wheeler being directed away from the corner, but he keeps trying to circle around. And now Swerve Strickland, back body drop.
Dax got the tag. Here we go.
Good job by Dax to get himself in this thing and Cash to make that tag. And now Dax is just wearing out Strickland.
The left jabs followed up by the right hook, followed by the chops.
Love that FTR has been appearing on TV more.
Trying to tee off, but look at Dax.
Oh, nice single leg, smart. Roll through. Oh, counter. Good job there by Dax.
Dax is such a striker.
He's bringing those ridge hand chops, and you have to. He's trying to get some momentum for his team here.
And they're so quick, Swerve cannot even cover up.
And Keith Lee with the assist, but backing up the big man.
Tough to do. Ooh, went for that double chop, missed it. You don't see this much. Keith Lee getting rocked.
Keith Lee sends Dax into the ropes.
Big man going outside the ropes there.
Crash down on the floor. German suplex attempt. Swerve rolls him up and almost took it right there.
Yeah, the World Tag Team Champs saw that small package right there. Got him. Oh.
Again, two close near falls in a row.
Swerve right on top of it, though.
Now the roll through. Harwood fired those legs.
He lost his footing there, but that's all right. He tried to counter. Good job by Strickland. Nice counter by Dax.
Dax, and again.
Sometimes you slip off the ropes, man. That happens. There's some perspiration on those ropes. You can lose your footing very simply. The bottom of a wrestling boot is slick. There's no real grips on most boots, and that's what's going on. That's why you slip.
Yeah, but I like how he stayed with it, Taz.
He did.
And still got a crossbody. That was great.
Well, he attempted the crossbody, but Harwood able to counter it, and a high German suplex by Dax Harwood.
Yeah, you want to talk about some serious damn elevation on a suplex there. Swerve trying to reverse it. Dax was able to get in a tag there to cash. Here we go. Some double team action here. Oh my God, this is over.
By FTR. Power bomb.
Oh, they're gonna win this thing, man. With it.
Oh, Dragon
No,
suplex.
oh, that's it.
And no. Oh, wow.
I didn't think he'd get
How the hell did he kick out of that one? How the hell did he kick out of that? Oh my God.
Great job by Cash on the throw, but sometimes with those higher throws high on a guy's neck, you can over-rotate him.
Great call, Taz.
The uppercut catching Swerve Strickland underneath that chin. A second one. And you see Swerve a little unsteady on his feet, but he's still
Come on, Swerve.
Swerve's been in here for quite a while, guys.
He sure has. Oh, I'll tell you what. Going for a backslide. No, maybe not.
Oh, he vaulted off Dax Harwood. And it now finds himself within
All right, big man Keith Lee got the tag.
Lee is legal to your point. Cash.
Come on, Lee, get in there.
Yeah, Lee very slow to get in.
Yeah, is he?
Nasty spill to the
That's
outside.
right. That's right.
Now, Keith and Swerve sandwich Cash Wheeler.
Again, this is for that #1 contender spot for the tag team titles.
Swerve with a nice kick to Dax.
Harwood dropped on the
All right,
outside.
what we gonna do here?
And now the power bomb.
Oh my God.
That's got to be it. That's got to be it. Oh, oh my God.
Kicking out of that. Damn, that was impressive.
With that big man on top of him, absolutely.
Right there, even Austin Gunn is like, what the heck happened there?
Well, remember, both of these teams are former AEW World Tag Team Champions.
Do it again. Do it again.
They have been to the top of the mountain before. They know what it takes. They can dig down deep. But if Swerve and Our Glory land the Swerve stomp here.
Well, he's fighting, isn't he?
Oh, bullshit.
Keith Lee taken down by the Hurricane Rana. Oh, boot to the face as Cash was charging in. Swerve looking for the stomp. Dax.
Wow, good power there.
The slingshot. No, counter there by Swerve.
Got him stacked. He's got a. Oh, he had him.
Damn, he ain't let go. He still got it.
The deadlift.
What a match.
The slingshot.
Oh, nice, nice.
That could have went either way. It went Dax's. Whoa!
Big pounce.
Whoa! What a drop kick.
Oh, but Keith Lee just falls in with the headbutt.
Oh, that's it. That's it.
God, he got out of it.
And I thought that was it. It takes a lot of fortitude to kick out of this amount of
Too many
offense.
goddamn near falls, man.
Triple tough. The tag team champs are watching. Austin Gunn's watching. What the hell was seen here?
Well, remember, there is a shot at the AEW World Tag Team Championship on the line.
All right, bring it home now. Bring it home.
Completely with Virginia. This is awesome.
Yeah, fantastic crowd on hand here in Norfolk.
Yeah, there's not a woman next to me named Virginia. We're in the state of Virginia for those who just
Right.
joining us.
Yeah, we got that. Thank you very much.
Just want to point that out.
Okay. In the Tidewater area.
I like Norfolk, Virginia. Norfolk's actually pretty nice.
Hampton, Virginia, Newport News, Virginia Beach.
Newport News, yep.
Valley
Virginia
Jones,
Beach.
let's call the match. So here we go. You get it.
Keith Lee up on the corner as Dax Harwood tags himself in. And now Dax firing those chops into the chest of Keith Lee.
What are they going to try to do with this big man?
I don't know. It's going to be hard. It's like
Oh, hell no. They're actually trying to suplex Keith Lee from the top rope.
he's always fighting Keith
That ain't happening.
FTR used the powerplex before.
That ain't happening.
That doesn't
Oh, it's a power plex what they're trying? Nah, yeah, that ain't happening. That ain't happening.
Yeah, tag his name.
His big ass. Wait a minute. Are you serious?
Excalibur, you're right. Can he get Keith Lee here? I don't know. He's fighting it off. Keith Lee is.
Keith Lee. My God! Drop down! Power! Oh no! Wait, he caught him on the back too! And no!
Wow, I can't believe Keith Lee actually went for that spot. Shit.
Cash Wheeler landed that flush. That would have been it.
Let's take a look here at this. Is insane.
Wow, I can't believe that.
massive suplex on a damn near 400-pound.
Damn suplex.
Here comes Cash, but the momentum of the landing.
Cash with a body splash, but it lands on the back of Keith Lee.
And you see Dax, he's
Solid.
moving very gingerly.
That right knee heavily braced.
And now could they be thinking?
All right.
Here,
Oh no, not so bad.
Nah, you ain't getting that. You ain't getting that.
Swerve just brought Cash to the outside.
Dax is caught.
Yeah, he had no idea that Strickland got in there.
And a kick to the back of the head. Dazed.
Uh-oh.
Harwood. And now,
Oh, super kick to
FTR
Swerve Strickland. Big rig. That's it. That's it. Oh, Strickland yanking the boot of Dex Harwood just in time. Holy shit. Just in time.
He was right on the spot that time.
That was great teamwork.
Swerve. Oh, wait. Just reversed Cash
Right into the guns, yeah.
Well, into the barricade, right in front of the guns. Now, Dax.
I knew that was going to happen.
Roll up here. One.
Keith Lee unintentionally hit. Oh, low blow by Swerve to fucking Dax.
Look at the guns.
Guns are holding on to Cash.
Cash being isolated.
Can't help Dax.
2, 3.
Wow. Wow. Oh, okay. Lot of stuff going on there, but that was very entertaining.
Wow, given assist inadvertently by the guns. Now they're wearing out. Cash right there, and now they're going after Dax.
I don't think there was anything inadvertent about it.
They might have won, but I just feel as though this is probably going to be a fatal four-way.
Running the guns off. But now we know we will see the rubber match, the third in the trilogy between the Acclaim and Swerve and Our Glory, the #1 contenders.
Yeah, but is it really going to be a straight-up tag match? I don't think so. Not with the guns at bay.
I'm here with my girl, Saraya. Oh my gosh, I cannot believe that we're both here.
I know, who'd have thought?
Joan Jett to my Blondie.
We're in AEW. How about that?
Hi guys, we're back. We're all together.
All right,
This is
don't
great.
start with me, bitch. I am not in the mood.
You literally started with me.
Yeah, but you have no idea why I'm even here. And the
Right.
reason behind it.
Whoa, guys, stop. This is insane. If you guys want to talk about this, we're going to do it properly. God.
Great.
Well, still to come tonight,
Okay.
the American Dragon, Bryan Danielson, and Sammy Guevara will collide one-on-one. But coming up next, we will hear from the man who will challenge for the AEW World Championship at Full Gear, MJF.
That should be good. Yeah, that should be fantastic. I'm looking forward to hearing what MJF has to say. By the way, if you haven't checked out what William Regal had to say on this week's podcast with Matt Coon, definitely check it out as Regal goes more in depth about the email exchange that he had with MJF 7 years ago and everything. You know, it was pretty good. I thought Regal did a really good job in plugging some of the holes. There was just a couple in MJF's promo. What was that, from last week, basically? He did a good job on the podcast, and I know some people are looking at this, they're eating it up and everything. And look, without a shadow of doubt, because sadly I wasn't here last week to talk about it, but that was definitely one of the greatest freaking highlights of Dynamite last week, was seeing MJF cut that promo. And as he was cutting that promo, especially at the very end, all I could think about was what Chris Jericho had said at the All Out Media Scrum, when he was saying to MJF, whether you like it or not, you're going to be super over as a babyface. And MJF is going, yeah, but I don't want to be a babyface. I like what I'm doing as a heel. And Jericho was breaking it down to him. Look, it happened to the greats. It happened to The Rock. It happened to Stone Cold Steve Austin. Eventually it's gonna happen to you, right? Because once the fans, start cheering you on and all that, that's pretty much gonna be it. And that was one of the most magical, coolest, badass moments from Dynamite, I personally felt. And I tell you what, what's going on between him and William Regal, under the circumstances, here's what's really amazing when you really stop to think about it. Really, really marinate on this. Just the fact that you've got no CM Punk right now. You've got no Adam Cole / the Undisputed Elite. You ain't got them right now. You ain't got the Bucks, so you don't have the Elite, right? I mean, for some, you're like, but we're okay because we got Jericho or we got Moxley. Like, you're still missing your star power, right? And the guys that you do have, they can only do but so much. You got to make sure that you're balancing it out just right so that they can get the proper rest that they need, take care of their personal obligations to home or other media commitments and all that and everything. So to see how MJF and Regal were pretty much able to take this segment and just get the whole social media world on fire. Whew. I mean, great shit right there. All right, Renee Paquette back in the ring.
MJF.
Listen to that ovation.
Well, as long as they don't have to stand beside that jerk, I'm fine.
Hey, come on.
So you're putting Renee in harm's way?
Yeah.
Okay.
Good chance Renee's tougher than you, Shivani, but I digress.
Ooh. Damn, Taz. Renee is looking extra fine tonight.
Listen, Maxwell.
Whoa, Renee, don't hurt yourself. I got it from here. Ladies and gentlemen, the devil has arrived in Virginia. And I got one solitary question, Virginia. We got any devil worshippers in the house tonight? Now, ravishing Renee, a beautiful woman, all the disgusting pores watching at home would love to lay. What do you got for me?
MJF, tonight Jon Moxley is putting his AEW World Championship on the line against Penta. Should he retain, you will be facing Jon for the title at Full Gear. How do you feel ahead of a match that monumental?
How do I feel about wrestling Jon Moxley? Do you mind if I borrow this real quick? You guys mean this guy?
Uh-oh.
MJF at Full Gear. I'm gonna mash your bones, man. I'm gonna drink your blood. I'm gonna gargle your piss. Because I'm Jon freaking Moxley. That guy, is that who we're talking about?
Yeah.
Okay, listen, Renee and Virginia, I love you, baby, first of all. Let's just talk about that real quick. With all due respect, for all your shortcomings, too. With all due respect, and I do mean with all due respect, when I think of Jonathan, only one word comes to mind, and that word, it's got 3 letters, and it starts with an M, and that word is mad.
Max, you can't just say with all due respect and then say something insulting like that.
Renee, with all due respect, shut your mouth. Listen!
Yeah, Renee walked into that one. You had that coming, hon. You had that coming, hon.
When I said I was going to earn it, I meant every single word. However, I might have got a teensy-weensy bit out of control there when I said I was going to wrestle the whole match clean. Okay, let's just talk about that. Listen, I meant like relatively clean, okay, Virginia? What, I'm still MJF. Let's get real for a second. But there was one thing that really got under my skin, and it was when that disgusting, flea-infested elderly rat, William Regal, decided, yeah, he does suck, decided to tell me that he didn't use his brass knuckles because he needed to, he used them because he wanted to. Alluding to the fact, Virginia, that I can't beat his boy Jon Moxley without my dynamite diamond ring. What do you guys think of that, huh? Yeah, I think it's bold too, so you know what? I'm gonna make a promise here tonight for one night and one night only at Full Gear when I go for the grandest prize of them all. I promise
I will not use my Dynamite Diamond ring. Because, Will, I don't need it. The only thing I've ever needed to be a success in my life is a grudge, and trust me, I'm chock full of them. See, I've taken every grudge, Virginia, and I've mashed it down into a chip, and I have put it directly on my shoulder. And come November 19th in my backyard, the metropolitan area, Newark, New Jersey, I ain't fighting Regal, I ain't fighting Moxley, I ain't fighting Penta, no, I am fighting every single sorry scumbag who ever told me I wasn't good enough. And I am going to take this heavy chip off my shoulder and shove it down each and every single one of their throats when I become your new AEW Champion of the World.
Nice.
Because I am a generational talent.
Max.
Oh.
I get it.
Oh.
I get it. You want Jon Moxley at 100% at full gear, and trust me when I say, we won't lay a hand on that man, right?
Woo! That's the third time now.
Perhaps you got a little bit comfortable since you've known me for a very long time. So, Virginia, we're gonna cut Stokely some slack, huh? Jon Moxley gets past Pentagon tonight in the main event. At full gear, I need him 110%. So him and Regal and all his weirdo fanboys got no excuses when I beat him in that ring. So you don't go near him, you don't lay a hand on him, hell, you don't even look at him. Or you're fired.
I don't know, guys. I don't know.
Now, Virginia, where was I? Oh, yeah, my super over catchphrase. In 3, 2, 1, because my name is Maxwell Jacob Friedman, and I'm better than you.
Well, MJF enlisting the firm to skip to the front of the
Good shit. That was good shit, but you know what?
He has no more use for them. He wants Moxley or Penta at 100% at full gear. Well, 2 weeks ago,
There's a lot to dissect there. There's a lot to dissect there.
Matt Taven, Maria Kanellis Bennett, the Kingdom, and they had Warjo in
Wait till a commercial. There's a lot to dissect there.
I just want to know, who did we disrespect? Because I never said the name Warjo. I would never say that name in the first place because it's an awful tag team name. But if you Melvins are throwing out title shots, well, then Matt Taven's going to step up to the plate. I'm a former Grand Slam Ring of Honor champion. I won every single belt that place had to offer. I'm brand new here in AEW, and you're going to be looking at a brand new TNT champion.
You can scream your name as loudly and confidently as you please into a camera. You can list all your years of experience, the companies you've worked for, all of the titles you've won. When you're in the ring with me, none of that matters. This Friday night, there are two things that are inevitable. Matt Taven will be the next casualty of the Powerbomb Symphony, and Wardlow wins.
Can Wardlow defend the TNT Championship against one of the most highly decorated Ring of Honor competitors in Matt Taven?
Wow, it sounds like a great matchup for Rampage on Friday night, doesn't it?
Should be very, very impactful matchup for sure. Speaking of impactful,
thinking of booze.
This next bout is set for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Being accompanied by Ty Mello from Houston, Texas.
That's right. Sammy is fighting. I can't even remember who Sammy's fighting.
what a lovely couple, huh?
Yeah. Well, she is beautiful and he is handsome, and
Just on that's why I said they're lovely people too.
tongues out of each other's mouths.
I don't know why
for God's
people.
sake.
That's just total.